Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining us today. By the time you watch this video, it will be after Thanksgiving, and so the Christmas season is at a full kickoff. So to commemorate that, we're going to play a little game today. It's going to be a version of How Well Do You Know Your Spouse, Christmas themed. So Michael had a few questions that she was able to get together, and so we're going to be asking each other. We haven't talked about our answers in reference to this. Before we get into that, we had a few Christmas opportunities, I guess you would say, recently.
Getting into the Christmas spirit.
Yes, we were able to get our tree last weekend.
That was a first. Brandon is always after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And we mentioned that before. So it was kind of fun to do it together when the weather was warmer.
Typically, we would go up to Michigan for Thanksgiving, spend it with my parents for Thanksgiving Day. And it's a family tradition. After the Friday or Saturday after Thanksgiving, the whole family would go out to the tree farm and cut down a Christmas tree.
And it's frigid, but it is a memory.
It is usually very, very cold. And so getting a tree in Tennessee, it's not just a warmer climate, but we've had abnormally warm weather, I feel like, for this time of year. So it was quite pleasant being outside to get our tree. So it didn't take us very long once we got there. I felt like you found a tree that you loved really quick, like within a few minutes of arriving.
It was really quick. I feel like there's not as much selection here. I had never done Christmas tree shop until I went with Brandon's family. But in Michigan, it's like acres and acres, and you ride a
whole pine forest.
Yeah, you it's not a hayride, but it is a hayride.
A tractor ride.
A tractor ride out to get your Christmas tree, and there's just rows and rows, and there's different kinds and brands and colors. And here, it's just, there's kind of two options. It went a lot quicker than it did in Michigan.
Yeah, so that was fun, bringing it home, getting to decorate it, and bringing the Christmas festivities to our living room.
It's perfect.
We were also able to enjoy some Christmas lights recently with some of our cute little nieces and nephew.
Dollywood has my absolute favorite lights ever. I have very fond memories of going to Dollywood with my granddad before he passed away, and just seeing the shops with him, and they do an exquisite job for Christmas. Every single peak in the roof and window and chimney, everything is lit up, and they do different themes every year, and just classic Christmas music. And it was just super special to get there after dark and hang out with the kids and enjoy the lights. It brought back some childhood memories, and just doing it together at Christmas time. So it was just really, really special.
Yeah, we also had a few fun little experiences with Willow and Hazel. We'll talk about that more in a few minutes. But for now, we're going to jump into this game. Who starts this? How does this work?
We're going to do you first.
Okay. Me first as in I guess? Or
as in you're going to write your answers, what your answers to the questions are, and I'm going to write what I think your answers are going to be.
So the first question?
First question is your favorite Christmas movie.
Okay.
You have to write it over there.
All right. My favorite Christmas movie. Okay.
I said Muppets Christmas Carol.
Are you serious? I put the Christmas Carol, but it was the animated one.
Is that not the same one?
The Muppets one is live action with puppets. The Muppet puppets. This one's the
Well, that's what I thought I was writing. That's the one we always watch.
Okay, so you knew. That's
Next
good.
is your favorite gift that I've ever given you.
Now wait, do I ask you this, or is that later?
Oh, I was just going to do all of yours and then do me. But we can do it however you want to do it. You want to do me now?
Can we alternate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're going to do me?
So this is the same one. Your favorite
Okay.
Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie.
Okay.
Yes. See how well you know me.
Okay.
The Grinch.
The Grinch, yeah.
You know me good.
So this is the animated Grinch, but I do need to say, Michael doesn't love this movie just because she likes little green people that steal kids' toys. You want to tell him why you like this movie so much?
I love this movie. When I was in my early teens, our preacher preached a message on the green-eyed Grinch of Greed. And I had never seen the movie, but it was a really impactful message. And then when we got married, we watched the show together, and all the little kids in Whoville are just so precious, and it just shows such a great meaning that there's so much more to Christmas than gifts and decorations and food. I love that movie.
It's got a good moral to it.
It sure does.
Okay.
Next is you, your favorite gift I've ever given you.
Oh man. There's been so many good ones. Can I think about this?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I know what I'm gonna put. Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to put.
Okay. All right.
What is it? Oh, I said rebinding your Bible.
Oh, that was a great gift. I very much enjoyed that. I put paddleboard. She got me a paddleboard a few years ago, and I love going to the lake. And that
We
thing,
both love that one.
that thing just sails. It's the fastest thing. The fastest thing you can probably get next to a motorboat. Just shy of a
That's
motorboat.
because you're strong.
Well, no.
It's all manpower.
Well, no. It's inflatable, but it just sits on top of the water, so you can just skim across the surface. I love this one.
Well, good.
Okay, now,
My favorite gift that you've given me.
so I have to guess what your favorite gift
What
is
my
that I've
favorite
given.
gift
Okay.
is. You ready?
Oh man, I feel like I need to think.
I think this one's pretty easy.
Oh, and that's the thing. Like, I remember you saying, this is my favorite gift
All-time favorite ever.
ever. I'm just trying to remember what you said it about. Oh, I think I know.
Let's see how well you know me.
Okay.
Last year, my Bible.
Yep,
Yep.
that was it.
All-time favorite gift ever.
Okay.
Brandon designed the cover for me. There's this company where you can actually draw in your design and customize what it's going to look like, and then they bind it with cowhide leather for you. So he did that for me with cherry blossoms, and he just hand drew it all and then put my favorite scripture verse on the front of it. I had gotten to where I couldn't read my Bible very well. The font was just too small. It had it
She just had a
since
little tiny
high
one.
school graduation.
Yeah.
So I needed one with bigger print, and I love that so much.
Okay.
Next
one.
up, your very favorite Christmas carol.
There's so many good ones. Okay.
Ready? What is it?
I have A Little Town of Bethlehem.
Oh, I have In the Bleak Midwinter.
That one is very pretty. I
I-
do love that one.
I missed that one. This one's not hard. At least I don't feel like it's hard.
I think I know.
You do.
Silent Night?
Nope. Oh, Holy Night. Is that what you meant?
Yes, that's the
Yes.
one. I knew it had a night in it.
Yes.
Oh man.
David Phelps.
See,
All-time
I
favorite.
thought he's saying Silent Night. It's Oh Holy
He probably
Night.
does too. It's a Holy Night.
Okay. I think that's what I meant.
Next up is your favorite Christmas tradition. Singing Luke 2. That's what I did.
Yep, singing Luke 2 as a family. We
Yes.
mentioned this a couple times before, but my mom put the chapter in the Bible, Luke 2, to song, and so we would sing it every year as a family, so I enjoyed that. Now for your family, seeing old home videos of yours,
Yeah, it was
looks
very
a little
different
different
than
than
now.
kind of it is now, and so
I don't think you're going to know this one.
I probably won't.
I don't know if I've ever told you about this, but it's my favorite childhood.
Okay, this wouldn't be it then. I had White Elephant.
No, because that's in recent years. So my very favorite memory of all Christmas tradition is getting up and decorating our cross with lights. So Dad
Oh,
made this
you've mentioned
huge
this, yes.
cross, and we had a massive window in our living room. And for the Christmas season, we would just wrap the whole thing in lights, and it would glow all night. We'd sometimes camp out in the living room and set up our nativity. So that's my favorite
Oh,
memory.
I should have remembered that.
So I don't even know if I've told you about this, and I don't know how many years it was, but my mom would make a Happy Birthday Jesus party for Christmas Day, and all the food would be red and white for like candy canes. So we'd have candy canes, and if I remember a lot of years, it would be barbecue sandwiches and coleslaw and mashed potatoes, but everything was red and white, and we would sing Happy Birthday Jesus, and Dad would read Luke
Oh,
2,
that's so
and
cool.
it was very fun. Very, very special memories. Next up, what is your favorite Christmas dessert?
So my dessert?
Yep.
Oh man. I know a dish that I like that's sweet, and some people classify it as a dessert, but they serve it during the meal. Okay. What do you got?
Strawberry pretzel salad.
See, that's what I was going to put, but nobody classifies it as a dessert. It's served
This is
during the meal. That's what I was
definitely a
talking about.
dessert.
It's sweet enough to
Yes,
be.
you have it breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
Yes.
You can't do that with a dessert, so it must be something else. No, every Thanksgiving and Christmas, we do strawberry pretzel salad, and it's a favorite. The story on that, though, a few years back, well, a long time ago now. It was when I lived at home. But Mom, everybody, chips in to help with the meals, right? And Mom asked me if I could please make the strawberry pretzel salad. So they go, okay, I can give it a try. I didn't do a lot of baking, but it seemed simple enough, so I thought I'd chip in. Well, it ended up turning out really well. And guess what? Next year,
it is your spot every year.
It is my job. You're so good at that. You can do it again this year.
You do a very good job with it.
And so anyway, I just followed the recipe is all I did. But I love to eat it. Good job.
Can you guess mine?
I know it's not fruitcake.
No, it isn't.
I put pumpkin roll.
I have for my family pecan pie because the pecans are off of Janie's farm.
Oh, yes.
But for your family, I don't even know what you call them. What are the green wraiths? They were my all-time favorite Christmas dessert.
Like the cornflake cookies?
Cornflakes with marshmallows and Red Hots on top.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
It's kind of like a Rice Krispie, but with cornflakes instead of Rice Krispies.
I look forward to Christmas just for that.
I would not have guessed that.
Next up, favorite Christmas dinner food.
And I can't put pretzel salad for this one.
I was gonna.
We'll skip it then. We've already covered this territory.
Okay. Next up, most surprising tradition about your family, your spouse's family. The amount of pies his family makes for Christmas still stuns me to this day. And they all get gone because they're so good. Everything's homemade from scratch. But I think my first Christmas, everybody was home. We weren't married yet. And I came right after Christmas. And there were still 9 pies. And I was just like, whoa. And within a week, they were totally gone. But there's a lot of people. That was my biggest surprise. We didn't grow up doing very many pies. It was just...
Your family's not a pie-loving family.
It's not pie-loving. And 2 pies will do the entire family for all of Thanksgiving or Christmas. And there's 40 of us.
For my family, that's a holiday staple is the pies.
So, yeah. Now, my family can put away some desserts, but we just didn't do a ton of pies. So I was expecting if my family does 2, there's 10 in his family, they'll do 1. But no, it's a marathon of like 15 or 20, and they are delicious. What about my family were you most surprised about?
Humorous gifts for gift exchange.
That would be surprising. I said the chaos of all at once opening gifts.
There is that. Okay, so we have one more.
Last one. What is your very favorite ornament?
Okay, so you're guessing what
I'm guessing what your
is.
favorite ornament is.
Okay.
This is a little hard for me.
I know. Can I look at the tree? See, what we try to do is we try to get a special ornament, typically a wooden ornament. Every special place we visit, or the most special place in a year, I guess. And so our tree's filled with different, places we've been and so forth. So to pick my favorite one.
I hope I guessed the same one you did. What did you say?
I was thinking mini sleigh or nativity key.
I said the piece of our first tree that you wood burned.
Oh.
What do you think mine is?
I'm gonna guess.
What did you say?
I'm guessing the Precious Moments manger scene.
Precious Moments are my favorite. But my favorite that I wrote down was our very first ornament we got given. It was given to us as a wedding gift. They have the year and the name of the church and first Christmas on it. It's the very first thing we ever had for Christmas.
That one's really special.
So that's my favorite one.
I didn't get that one right.
I do love that one.
I'm kind of glad you didn't keep score because I feel like I should know you better than
I feel like I should know you better too, but that was fun.
A little rusty on a few edges here, but that was fun. Anyway, further in relation to Christmas time, like we said before, we were able to go to Dollywood. The lights are so pretty there. They light up everything.
They really do.
And it's just so special. But this year was uniquely special just because going with those little girls, I mean, it's fun just to see it for yourself, but to see somebody else that's really small just mesmerized with the lights and, the
seeing
surroundings.
Christmas through their eyes was just, it was cool.
But anyway, we were spending time with them and, walking around with them and they at certain parts in the park they got this fake snow going, and just to see little Hazel's face just like, whoa, and stick out her little tongue. She wanted to catch the snow with her mouth.
Even Miles, he's not even one yet, but he was mesmerized by the snow, and he was just like, he was actually engaged in watching it.
This might have been Michael's favorite time to go to Dollywood, just because she was holding
the
little baby the whole time.
Miles went to sleep on me, and it was just, they get to that point where they don't like to cuddle quite as much, but Miles is just a cuddly baby, and he'll let you rock him to sleep all the time, and he melts my heart.
While we were there was like a little fairy that the girls noticed right away. They're like, a fairy princess right over there.
She was all dressed up and had cute shoes and beautiful hair and sparkly makeup and
butterfly wings. And the girls, they were very excited. It's like, okay, you want to go see her? So we walked them over. They were a little bashful at first, but they found their courage when they were able to do a little show and tell.
Yes. They had bubble machines.
They had these little bubble machines, and once they had something to talk about, they were telling her all about their special.
They're so friendly.
They are. One thing I got a kick out of was there was this life-size black bear costume.
Smoky Mountains.
Walking around, and I think Hazel noticed it first. She's like, bear, bear. And looked over, and sure enough, there was this bear guy in this bear
Full
costume
size.
walking around. Hazel, she was telling me it's fake. It's not a real bear, it's fake. But then she gives you that look, like, but we better keep our distance, just in case. Just in case. Getting to go was fun. Getting to go see the lights was even more fun. But getting to go see the lights with the kids was just really, really special.
Very fond memory now.
You gave some music lessons a little bit there for a minute.
Well, they've added some new elements for the kids in different sections. They have a massive table-sized xylophone, and I was trying to remember Joy to the World, but it was kind of rough.
Yeah, Christmas caroling right in the middle of the park there.
There's so much about Christmas. We get so busy and wrap presents and do things and have lists to make, but just pausing and enjoying the little things with them, it was so special.
And in addition to enjoying spending time with the girls and little baby Miles, getting to spend a little bit of time with Josie and Keilen, who their lives are crazy busy. I mean, they're parents, but he runs a business, and Josie, they're equally
busy.
involved in their spheres there. And so for them to take a weeknight away with us and spend that time we really appreciated that.
It was so meaningful getting to catch up with my sister and just have sister time. I feel like it's such a gift to have a sister, and then sometimes things are crazy, especially during the holidays, so having a chance from going from ride to ride. Kelton's just pushing the stroller with the kids, and me and Josie just having a chance to catch up and talk makeup and chat about things coming up and really just catch up. So it was very meaningful and fun sister time, so it was really, really nice.
So it was rewarding, for us personally, getting to spend time with them. And this wasn't normally speaking, this wasn't a convenient time. This was a weekday. It was a Monday night, actually.
We were crazy.
And,
I said, hey, let's go to Dollywood.
I had finished work, and then I had to go to work the next morning, and, weeknights just aren't good for that kind of thing. But just getting, seizing those moments as they come, and taking advantage of the moments that you have while they're there. And that's something that
I'm
we got.
so glad we did. Just take a little bit of time to enjoy family, to enjoy each other, to hold hands, to reflect on the gift of Christmas, because it is such a busy season and there's lots of travel. So it was a really neat time to slow down and laugh and take pictures and just enjoy the gift of the season.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for spending the time with us today. It's been a fun season, fun holiday kickoff, and we're looking forward to the days ahead and what's coming up. We do wish you a very Merry Christmas and hope to see you next time.